explosives, munitions, the muzzle velocities, all these sorts of things that infantry soldiers and officers never knew about.
Yeah.
So he was always fascinated by mathematics and science in general. So he knew he had all these hand-picked specialists around him. Why not get some extra tuition? He slept reputedly 3 hours a night at the most. He was perpetually drawn, exhausted, but he would not let himself sleep because he was in charge. But also what happened to him by taking Egypt and being away from France was the same thing that overtook Julius Caesar. He became the Sultan on the Nile. In fact, there is a story of him coming down to dinner with his fellow senior officers, dressed in a turban, robes, and slippers.
I didn't know that.
Apparently they burst out laughing, thinking it was a joke. It was not a joke. He wanted everyone to become Eastern. He wanted the glory of the Orient. So he sat down very quietly and they just started dinner and everyone was very embarrassed. So it's a clue as to what he was doing. At one point he said, Europe, it is a molehill, full of moldy old duchies and so forth. But true glory lay in the Orient.
I mean,
He
this
wanted
is
to
really
be the
gives me another
same. Yes,
perspective. When I was
absolutely.
in French museums, I always asked myself, all these generals, everyone has an oriental looking sword or originally made Mamluk. Where does this fascination come from? Thanks
Yes,
for explaining. I always ask myself, why? I mean, you see it among French swords, always this fascination with oriental weapons. Now I
yes.
understand.
Well, at the time, of course, they'd not been defeated by the Mamluk Shamshir or Saif at all, but they now recognized its power. So when they captured these Mamluk arms, they were so beautiful. And in fact, apparently the swordsmiths, certainly when the English came a few years later, would not explain how they made the Damascus or Damascene blade. They kept it secret. So,
What we can do, what I would love to do in one of our future meetings, if you had time,
yeah,
I have pictured and I have taken pictures and videos of the captured Mamluk arms in these battles. And I
yes.
would like to, and then also horse armor, Mamluk horse armor.